Boom. Live. Let's do this. Oh, boy. Cool. We are live. Who's going to be first? Who is going to be first? Looks good there. Looks good there. Slow trickle. Boop, 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 ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop. That's too many Phillies. Way too many Phillies. What's up, John? What's up? Bend over. What's going on, everybody? What up, Keith? Oh, Sunday slate. Let's do this. I got way too many Phillies today. I don't really know why. It's hanging. It's hanging. Trying to make heads and tails of this slate. I've got to figure out why I have so many Phillies. I like them, but I don't know if I like them as much as I'm implying I like them. You know, way too much Carlos Santana. Glad that worked, finally. Yeah, for some reason I'm just overloaded on Carlos Santana, so we're gonna dial that love back just a skosh. Ownership's weird today. Spread out big time. Dogs are doing good. Dogs are doing very good. All right, let's start adjusting some of this stuff. So that's way too much Trey Turner. Let's do 20. Gary Stoddard. Is there a way to find out which pitchers are better in the day than the night? I mean, Baseball Reference might have time of day splits, but I have no idea. I would imagine that's just noise regardless. That's not something I would probably look up. Maybe for hitters, because they'll get enough plate appearances over the course of a couple years, but that's not something I would probably pay attention to. Could be wrong, though. All right, Indians. That's too many Indians. 18. Let's do 20. 12. 11. Yeah, I've got a little bit of Yanks today. Planning on hanging out for about an hour-ish, so I don't have anything really going on. Just gonna chill for a bit. Nice. Opto spitting out Chase Anderson. Yeah, I'm pretty neutral on the field for him. 14% of him on DK. I've got 7% on FanDuel right now. Musgrove. Yeah, I've got a lot of Musgrove. But what else is new? You probably knew that before you came. 12. Yeah, I got to dial back then. Padres. 6 and 6. 12. Let's do 14, 8, 11, 10. 14. Which site, Ben? Shark, you know what's weird? I've barely watched any of the World Cup. Like, I didn't even watch Spain-Portugal. I watched the first game of Friday, and that was it. I just haven't really been I haven't really been that interested. I can't really figure out why. So DK cash, I would probably be looking at, I don't know, something in like the NOLA. I would probably be doing like NOLA Blaine Hardy or something like that, which doesn't make me really feel that great. There would be some regret in that one, probably. Yeah, for some reason I just don't care. I don't know if it's like the lack of the United States or what, but for some reason like I haven't been interested. And I wish I was. Yeah, so I should probably update that article. I liked Tehran quite a bit, and then I went back like an hour later and the line had dropped dramatically, so I don't necessarily have the same sort of feelings for him that I did before. I don't know. It's a little weird. Cedric, I don't do anything to player pool. I don't do anything to stacks, at least to start. I just take what the optimizer gives me, and then I tweak according to what we have our ownership projections set at. So I would never exclude somebody from my player pool. The computer is going to be better at math than I am. Jake, what up? Jake, you want to join the stream? Let me know. I'm just going to shoot the shit for like an hour. So if you're bored, don't feel obligated. But if you really want to, I mean, we could put that shit together real quick. Jake's just gonna troll me from the chat for the next hour. What's up, Dan C? Ah, sounds good. Yeah, I got some of the fam downstairs right now, but the job is my my thing today. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, I guess. Happy Father's Day to my dad. Filled out one of those fake dancing card things today, where my dad's face is on Maury Povich, or is on the head of a guy getting the daddy results on a Maury Povich show. My mom and dad are all dancing and stuff. It's pretty good. That's been my Sunday today. You want to know who the plays are? I don't blame you for coming here, Jake. You know you're going to get the best answer anywhere. Oh, congrats, John. Do I have any Hardy? Yeah, I got a boatload of Hardy. 0 kids equals disposable income. Yeah, that's sort of the reason I don't have them. Money's pretty dope. Can't just put a kid in a crate and go out for a couple hours, you know? Child Protective Services and all that. top pitcher under the radar on FanDuel. So I guess I'll judge that by saying the guy that I have the most compared to the least. So I would say that's got to be Musgrove. I'm going to sneeze and you guys don't want that. I love that you say German sausage, Bill Butler. Just be like bratwurst. Just call it bratwurst. Ugh. Do I think Bundy is a trap? I don't ever really look at anything like that. But I'll say this much. I barely have him on DK right now. Have I had sex with you? Have I had sex? Have I had success? Oh, man. Sundays, you know? Sundays. Have I had success with using unique lineups and diversification? Yes. Yes, I have. Oh, new lineup. Might as well put that in. Ooh, 2 new lineups. Orioles. Yeah. If we had Jake on here right now, he would probably be preaching the virtues of Bundy, but I need to see it for a little bit longer before I just open up the, I don't know, the ownership to Bundy. Not my guy. Used to be. Just can't trust him yet. I pretty much just max out GPPs. Which is weird because I used to be like a strictly one lineup guy. And then I just switched because, one, it's more fun. I like having a shot every night. Like, you can know right out of the gate whether or not you're going to win a GPP. But, like, if I have, I don't know, 181 lines or whatever I've got going on FanDuel today, I can at least cheer for something. Bound to throw enough crap against the wall, make something stick, you know? Alright, let's get a nice FanDuel crunch in here first. That usually takes less tweaking. Thoughts of Anderson in a FanDuel GPP? Yeah, he looks great to me. We're projecting 7. We're real big spread of ownership. Is it really? It's Germany and Mexico. Is that on right now? I know I could just ask the chat and get that answer in 20 seconds, but I can get it in 15 if I just look at my phone quickly. Yeah, Germany, Mexico. I'd be happier if like a bomb hit that stadium. Obviously, the Mexican national team is not a team that I normally cheer for, and I'm still pretty bitter about that handball, no handball in 2002. So, yeah, still a little salty. It's not so bad, Dan. You just need to remove yourself from like the individual lines and use the aggregate totals like you're building a single line. I like the Tigers quite a bit today. We'll see what that looks like after I click crunch. Yeah, I'll be taking that Colorado stack for sure. You need help taking down a GPP. You know what? So do I. God, that coffee is so fucking strong right now. Oh my god. Whew. I know nothing that happened yesterday, so whoever asked that Mets question, now it was Bill Butler. Yeah, I didn't do anything yesterday in terms of James Honeycutt. Like, I know a James Honeycutt. No quick shots tonight. That's this. I'm talking about everything that's gonna happen. Favorite sneaky stack on DK. Who do I have the most of that's least owned? I mean, it's probably the Phillies, but I don't know why. Yankees, the chalk stack on FanDuel Cash. Yeah, probably. What's a good minimum salary build setting for 20 max? I usually do like $2,000 less, depending on the size of the slate. Chris, I don't really pay too much attention to like where my lines go. But I do play those 100 players. Ooh, can't stop burping. I ate too much hot sauce yesterday. Went for Mexican. Tried out like 7 different hot sauces. Just burned the bum. It's been a rough morning. You're welcome, everybody. Alright, this is going to be like a pretty decent FanDuel crunch. I hope. Yankees lineup out now. Hopefully nothing's changing, but it looks like it might have. I'm trying to find a cheap FanDuel outfielder looking at Nick Williams. Thoughts? Give me a price range, and I'll filter down for outfielders. Oh, there it is, 2,500 or less. Okay. Let's check it out. Outfielder for FanDuel. $2,500 or low. You are looking for a cheapie. Yeah, Nick Williams looks good. Nick Williams, Jankowski. I think either way there would be fine. Chris, I would use a GPP lineup, but I generally don't make too much of a distinction. The only difference is really ownership. There you go, Arnab. Fangraph says day-night splits. Alright, let's see what this FanDuel crunch looks like now. So. Yeah, man, I've got way too many. Well, maybe not a problem for the Phillies. Lack of Marlins is scary. Lack of Blue Jays is really scary. Why am I not getting any Blue Jays? Pay up for one bat on FanDuel. Who is it? Well, I can tell you this much. My highest ranked FanDuel hitter is Bryce Harper. So, Bryce Harper? Wow. There's 2 more lineups. every time I keep doing something, another lineup or two drops. So, Astros. Being efficient on this this Sunday. Gino, I keep everybody. I don't ever touch my player pool. Everybody's in play, as they should be in baseball. The math will take care of itself. So I think I'm probably good there. I just need to figure out why the Blue Jays are getting just absolutely decimated by me. I would have assumed I liked at least a couple guys here. 4.3 run implied total is probably not helping. We're projecting a lot of Blue Jays. Well, not a lot of Blue Jays ownership, but way more than the 4% I'm giving it. Granderson pretty chalky. Jesus, there's the Royals lineup. Okay. Where are you hiding, Royals? There you are. Best pitcher on the slate on FanDuel? Nola. Nola. All Nola for me. I've got him way ahead of the field. 5 points ahead of Musgrove. Nope. 4.5 points ahead of Bundy. What's the feel on McCullers? No feel on McCullers for me. I'm underweight. Thoughts on a Padres stack? I am over the field on the Padres. So, those are my thoughts on a Padres stack. I just really don't know why I don't have more Blue Jays. So I need to figure out who I need to dial back to bring up the Jays. So let's look at my FanDuel rankings. I probably need a little bit less White Sox. Is that a comparable salary point? A little bit. White Sox or Phillies. Okay. Bring down the old White Sox and Phillies. Did I play anyone from Texas today? I mean, sure. I will say this much, though. I'm barely getting there. Actually, let me be more specific. I didn't get there at all on DK on my last crunch. I will have a little bit, but they're not high. Okay, so let's cheat. This is where the memory comes into play. Do I have a take on Musgrove? Yeah, I like Musgrove. I don't have like an elaborate take, but I can tell you that I have double the field of him. This should be fun. I can tweak down some of these exposures, maybe make things look a little bit more reasonable. Bundy Musgrove pairing. Yeah, I mean, I like that. Like, I like that in that it's a perfectly acceptable pairing. I mean, I'm low on Bundy and won't have a ton of him, so in that regard, I don't like him. But I'm not sure there's a such thing as a must-have bat in cash with like any real opinion. I mean, I would just say, you know, your Trout, Harper, high-end bat types. Like I said, Jake will be on Bundy. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I knew it. Any John Gray love today? Way more than I should, I think. I mean, I don't... For some reason, I don't have him at all on FanDuel, but I get him quite a bit on DK. Alrighty. Let's play Tweak the Stacks. So, I need to bring down the White Sox and the Phillies. And Crunch. Favorite low-owned third baseman? Gotta tell me which site that question go. David Parker. Yeah, I'm not a big McCullers guy today. Do I think the Yankees lineup goes off? I mean, they're the popular opinion today. At least on FanDuel. Thoughts on V-Mart? I like them. I like the Tigers a lot. There's the fucking Phillies lineup. Let's hope it didn't change. Hernandez, Hoskins, Herrera, Santana. Yep, it's fucking different. Great. Considering I have a ton of Phillies, that makes that crunch useless. Musgrove or Bundy on DK? Musgrove for me. Let's do a DK crunch now that this has just been spinning for a while. CC or Chase? The answer is never CC. Unless we're playing DFS in like 2004. I assume I have Trey Turner higher, but just for sake of argument. Yeah, Trey Turner. as I say never CC, let me make sure that I don't really have him. I'm way underweight on CC, so I'm comfortable with my assessment. Alrighty, let's get some DK lines up in this biatch. How much Hardy do I have? A lot. More than the field, I think. Or at least I did. But I'll know a little bit more once this crunch comes in. Yeah, I should be over the field on Hardy. I'm going to need to dial back that Phillies exposure on DK, I think, too. Oh, I would have Nola if I were playing cash on FanDuel. Quite welcome, John. I guess. I hope I helped. Alright, so how many more lineups do we need? Rays, Tigers, White Sox, Rockies, Rangers. That's it. Okay. Oh. You guys don't need to see my email. Man, should I put that Germany-Mexico game on the side? I guess I should, right? There's the White Sox lineup. Anderson. Yeah, that's different. Is James Shields really going to be 20% on DK? Is it a good play? Apparently he is. In my opinion, absolutely not. James Shields is not a direction that I would like to go. I'll have trace amounts of James Shields. I hate myself. Just closed out a crunch. Boo me. I'm stacking against them all right. Heavily. You have to. It's James Shields, right? I think I say that every week. Every week I get boned by it, so why wouldn't you listen? Oh, man. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm sad that it's about to come to an end, but if I'm being honest, every day kind of looks the same now, so hoping to relax. I'd like to plow through a little bit more Rick and Morty. Really digging that show. I'm late to the party, but look, better late than never, right? Gino, 4 or 5 man stack preference? 5, but I don't have too much of an opinion either way. It kind of depends on the size of the slate. But ultimately, it's probably 5 more than 4. Dickerson or Jankowski on DK? Jesus. Scraping the barrel, huh? I really need to build that comparison tool that I've been carrying in my head for a little bit so I can do these sorts of things a little bit faster. Dickerson or Jankowski. So I have Dickerson projected slightly higher. They're basically neutral based on salary, but we're projecting Dickerson to be owned more than Jankowski. So I would say Jankowski. Assuming you're doing that for a one-off. Alrighty, now I can finally take a look at DraftKings. These solo shows are weird. It's been so long. Not used to it. Got so used to that NBA season. Alrighty, there we go. Now, let's take a look at my stuff. So, yeah, over the field on Musgrove, over on Gray, over on Tehran, way under on CC, way under on Bundy, way under on James Shields. Now, let's figure out if I'm doing anything stupid, which I'm sure that I am. Still have less Phillies, so what I think I need to do is have a little less Phillies, a little bit more Orioles. All right, so let's dial back the Phillies a little bit to, let's say, 8. And then, God, I have so much Yankees. Way more than I would have ever wanted. I gotta back that Indians shit off, too. I like them, but I don't like them that much. Working that back, everything else looks okay. Although I should probably cap the Nats a little bit more too. I'll get to those either or questions in a little bit, guys. I just want to finish setting up some of this background info for myself. So why are we projecting the Rangers to be so chalky? Let's have a chat conversation. We're projecting the Rangers to have the second most exposure on DraftKings tonight, or this afternoon, I guess. And I'm not getting them at all. So let's dig into this. Let's look. 4.7 implied total looks good. No complaints there. I mean, I like John Gray, but I also like Chu, Mazzara. Profar's a little expensive. Joey Gallo looks good. I guess the problem is just it's all outfielders. The guys, like, the Shields isn't the best. You know, Beltre's fine, but you got to go Gallo, Mazzara, Chu. That's a little tricky. Outfield. Well, I guess you can get Gallo to first. I might need to force in a little bit of Rangers. But I'm not getting any. And, you know, I don't want to have a lot, but they're not like zero. I'm getting zero exposure to the Rangers to the point where I'm nervous that I don't have them in the player pool. Yep, no, they're there. I It seems like a weird spot to do a full fade, but I think I might just go with it. They don't grade out well for me. Like, I don't... It's not like they're higher and I'm upset about it. They're the 14th best team dollar for dollar out of 20 for me. So maybe I should just trust the data. Maybe that's my issue. Maybe I should just trust the data a little bit more. But if I'm going to have 29% John Gray, I feel like I want to have a couple break in case of emergency Texas stacks. So maybe what I'll do is force some Rangers in a couple lines just in case shit gets squirrely. I'll run 180 and do 5 5-man Texas stacks, 5 3-man Texas stacks. I think that's probably my safest bet. Yeah, like if we're talking about things to like in that game, I think Chu grades out pretty nicely. You know, Mazzara, Gallo, Beltray, and DeShields to an extent. I don't really love Profar's price point. Like, I'm surprised I don't like Chirinos more. I'm not entirely sure why I don't, but even Odor, I would have thought graded out a little bit better, but I guess it's just a lot of respect for John Gray, which isn't jiving well with the total. High total, but I've got John Gray as like part of the nuts today. Oh, man. God, that full fade of the Rangers has me nauseous. It just fits so much. Like, by all accounts, the Rockies and the Rangers should be super similar. But you get LeMahieu at leadoff for second base. Arenado, third base. Story, shortstop. Ian Desmond has dual eligibility. The outfielders are Blackman and Cargo, two guys that are getting lefty-righty matchups against a shittier pitcher. It's tough. Gotta go that way, though. I think I'm going to end up full fade with, like, just a couple to, just in case shit breaks wrong. Let's do that. And let's get that update in there, just in case. Template. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody have a 0 in their fucking number? Cool. Right click. Not working. Giovanni Gallardo. Good to know. There we go. Now we're dancing. Any thoughts on Bauer? Or Bohr? However you're supposed to say that. I assume I hate him because I don't think I have any Marlins. I got 3% of him. He makes for a really nice one-off option. Mazzara's wrist injury, it doesn't have anything to do why he's not popping up for me. But good looking out. Makes me feel better about not having it. Alright, let's crunch out another FanDuel. Nope, not upload projections. Let's go to FanDuel. I'd like to take this time out. Sad face about my pitcher from the Indians have a ball drilled back at him, thus sending my ability to crash into some damn cash. I don't know what happened. If it happened yesterday, that shit didn't exist. I'm sure I have quite a few Hardy Nolas. Well, if the Tigers lineup is going to be out right now, I might as well save myself the time. Tigers. That I'm almost positive is the same lineup. I really hope that Fantasy Cruncher adds a new feature where I can add my own randomness on a per person basis. I hope that happens. I need to talk to Dave. Yeah, whatever happened in the world of DFS from 8 o'clock Friday night to, I don't know, right now. I wasn't paying attention. We have people in town since Friday night. I was a slave to the burgers on the grill on Friday, and then yesterday, my day, the day of relaxation. The day of Josh. Which, let's be honest, is pretty much every day anyway. $183, $183, and shaboom. Yeah, let's see. Do I have a lot of Hardy and what's his nuts? Nola or Hardy? Nola. Yeah, so I've got 16 lines of Hardy, Nola. I'm seeing Padres, Rockies. A lot of Rockies with those guys. Tigers, Phillies. Life is good right now. I am not watching Mexico, Germany, but might as well put it on. Soccer. Just got to keep it off of the stream so that I don't get kicked off. Thanks, DFS Little Monster. I'm not a father, so, you know, appreciate the... Let's make sure I don't get myself kicked off of YouTube. There we go. Alright, I got that up now. That's good. Ray's lineup is out. I don't think that matters to me at all. It should not. So, if it was that easy, John, if it were that easy. What batters do I like below 3K? I mean, there's probably 30. I don't know. A lot. Tell me what you're looking for from a, like, if you're just looking for a utility. Just let me know what you have. That way I can work around it. How many hats do I own? I don't know. 15, probably. SP1 cash is Nola. Okay, that's going to look a little bit better, but that still might not even be enough Tigers. We updated it all? Stanton or Manny one off? Man, I don't know. Which site? All right, so Twins and Blue Jays look to be the teams that I am not getting to on FanDuel. Oh, oh. For the record, I am at 33 minutes and 54, 55, 56 in the Germany-Mexico game. So if you're ahead of that, don't talk about it. Ugh. I think I'm okay with some of this exposure now. It's probably too much Astros, but I think I'm willing to make my bed there. It's certainly too much Bryce Harper, but again, willing to make my bed there. What do you mean, Christian? Oh, shit. Interesting turn of events there in Germany, Mexico. Black. Alright. That's probably too much Blaine Hardy on FanDuel. I'm fine with that. Ooh, man. Near post. Alright, I think I could put FanDuel to bed for right now. How much salary do I let on the table? Up to 2,000. Bet you didn't expect that answer. Thank God. Yeah. I'm fine here. The lack of Blue Jays scares me a little bit. I probably have too many Blue Jays compared to the Orioles. That's what we'll do. We'll tweak that just a little bit more. We'll bring Blue Jays down. Nope, that can stay there. We'll bring down Orioles and Phillies. And more. 7 and 7 and 8. Wait, who do I have more of? 7 Close. Close. What coffee do I drink? Whatever the wife buys at Costco. Who do I think is going to win the cup? The United States of America. You didn't ask me what year, though. Have you ever just done single lineup entries? If I were doing just a single lineup, I would probably go with something in like my first 5 crunched lineups. Top 2 home run guys today. I mean, if I'm not trying to be funny and I'm really just trying to pick guys that are going to hit a home run, it's Stanton and Harper. No quick. If you're asking for like my opinions of the quick hits guys, basically anybody that I listed in the spotlight hitters and stacks. If you're asking about an actual quick hits video, that's what this is. I'm not gonna just stop the live stream to record that kind of shit. But yeah, I mean, people in my spotlight hitters article. Quick hits is gonna be a Monday to Friday joint. Doesn't really fit well with the Sunday slate. Type of stuff to fill the time between noon and 7 o'clock at night. Oh, lost the soccer game. Alright, I'm going to do about 15 more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to get out of here. Gotta go associate with the wife today. The most money won or lost on a slate. I mean, it's won for sure. I don't know, $5 grand, something like that. Nothing crazy. I've never really played big volume until I started this NBA season. We're not hiring right now. Can't pass up a cleanup hitter at 2,500 on FanDuel, can you? I mean, depends who the cleanup hitter is. God, I have no idea what I'm cheering for in this game. It's really weird. Alright, I'm hoping that this could be my last DraftKings crunch. That would make me very happy. Only lines we need are Rockies and Rangers. So, come on, Rockies and Rangers. Put that crap out. Yes, B-Love. 100% yes. Alrighty. DK. I am comfortable with everything I see on the pitching end. I am less comfortable with what I see on the hitting end. I'm now chalk on the Yankees. I don't know how that happened. I'm underweight on Twins and Jays. I think that's just going to be half how this works. That's probably too many Indians, but I don't really see the alternative, so I'm going to roll with this. filter that and copy. Then I'll find Gallardo again. Who's my boom bust pitcher? I don't know. I mean, I could see Nola busting pretty heavily, but I'll still have a ton of them. Do I have any Royals exposure? I do not. Anything I have. Naquin. I have Naquin in, but anyone else look good? Outfielder 32. Wait. Outfield 3, 2K and under. Shark, I don't know what you're looking for there. A good outfielder 2,000 and you can't mean 2,000 and under. So let me know what real salary you're talking about, Shark, and I'll check it out. Cheap catcher play. I'll assume that you're playing on DK and not just trying to get weird. I would say the best catcher play would be... Oh, man. If you're looking for really cheap, I guess it's Kevin Smith. He'd be a direction I would go. James McCann, depending on how cheap you need to go. Yan Gomes, John Hicks. It's probably getting a little too pricey. Do I like Bieber today? More than I should. More than I should. Yeah, I've got a bit of Bieber, whatever. Okay, let's look at outfielders, 3,200 and under. And you have Naquin as part of a stack. Okay. I mean, Lonnie Chisenhall grades out better than Naquin for me. Same price point. I have way more of him too. I'm not really projecting any ownership down this way either. So, yeah, I might switch to Lonnie. I don't mind Naquin. Perella is the only other guy that I have like heavy exposure to. Let's say this. At 3,200 and under, Lonnie Chisenhall, Nico Goodrum, and Jose Perella are the only guys that I have with any sort of exposure. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Only thing that has me nervous is that Blue Jays exposure. And I think I could handle that. Yeah, man. All right, you guys have 9 more minutes. I'm going to get out of here at noon. Noon my time, obviously. I'm starting to get hungry. I've just been doing this sort of stuff. I'm doing some research for the morning. The wife asked me if I wanted any bacon and eggs, and I said no. And in hindsight, I'm mad at myself saying no. That was stupid. Oh shit, I unselected Baltimore there? That's not gonna help. And Philly? Also not gonna help. Alright, so let's fix that mistake before it comes back to bite me in the ass. Do I like CC Sabathia today? I never like CC Sabathia. I have 4%. We're projecting 19%. So I'm even backing that up. Alrighty. Phillies. We want Phillies to be 8 here. And 8 here. We want the Orioles to be 7 here. 7 here. That should cover me. Close, select all, and let it rip. You too, James. Twin stack FanDuel, not for me. Oddly enough, I am not looking that direction. Well, not oddly enough, but the Twins appear to be the spot where I'm zigging when everybody else is zagging, so to speak. Oh, Rangers lineup's out. Chu, DeShields, Mazzara. No Beltre, so this is gonna fuck me. Actually, it might not, since I'm barely having any Rangers. One lineup to go. LeMahieu or Murphy? LeMahieu. I like LeMahieu a lot today. Gonna have to fix that. Alright, did that make a difference? I got a little bit more Twins, so that'll work. I'm willing to sit on that now. Let's pop this in. That will be my FanDuel crunch, barring any disasters for that Rockies lineup. Glad you're here, Chadwick. Glad you're here. Alright, since I think I'm set on FanDuel, I'll say this. I've got 4 pitchers over 10%. Nola at 29, Blaine Hardy at 18, which is probably more aggressive than I should be, but I'm not going to correct it. Joe Musgrove at 14, and Tehran at 16. Top stacks on FanDuel: Astros, Nats, Indians, and Tigers. Favorite DK stack? Probably the... Oh, excuse me. Probably the Rockies. Awesome, man. Appreciate that. Really need that Rockies lineup to just be the same so that I don't have to do any big song and dance after this. I'm sure they're gonna like take Tom Murphy out or something stupid just to fuck with me. 3-minute warning, people. Three minutes to get your last minute questions in before I am outie. How do I decompress? Grace, my whole life is decompression. Yeah, there's nothing to decompress from. Although I will be decompressing quite a bit starting Friday. I will be out of your lives for a couple days. Heading out on vacation Friday until the following Thursday. So you're going to get really familiar with Jake and Chris. Best fade? I have no idea. I'll let you know if it works. Where is vacation? San Francisco for a couple days for a wedding, and then Portland for a couple days for leisure. Although it's all leisure in theory. Yeah, Portland Friday to Monday morning, or San Francisco Friday to Monday morning, and then Portland from Monday afternoon to Thursday morning. I like Para a lot, so I probably wouldn't talk you out of that. What part of North Carolina? I live in Wilmington, which is probably something I shouldn't share, but it's not like you can't find that shit on the internet. Gotcha. My father-in-law is in town right now. Lives in Clayton, so Raleigh area-ish. We come up from time to time. Wife went to Southeast Raleigh High School. Casey's Buffet. Yeah, good spot. I had a Casey's Buffet bumper sticker on my car for a while. You went to Southeast. Chadwick, how old are you? I'll tell you what, Chadwick. If you are anywhere near my age, I'm going to go into our room and grab a yearbook and find you. Thanks, Mitchell. It'll be 30 next month. Okay, you conceivably could have been a freshman when my wife was a senior. What year did you graduate? Or did you graduate in 2006 or 2007? Haha, you were in that yearbook then. Class of 2003 here. That's funny shit. Oh, that's the Rangers lineup. Okay. All right, everybody, that is it for me. I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate you guys stopping by on Father's Day to hang out with me. It's a good stream. I'm pumped for this slate. I'm pumped that I don't really have to pay attention in like 10 more minutes. It's just kind of over then. Best stacks on DK for me, Rockies, Astros, Tigers. I've got quite a bit of Indians as well. Looks like I'm fading the Twins and the Blue Jays. So, that's it for me, guys. Best of luck, And Jake and I will see you guys again in the morning. So, adios.